Thank you for coming. It's great to have you here. And you look fantastic.
Thank you.
What an adorable outfit you have there.
Thank you. I love a guy who can make a comment about an adorable outfit.
Well,
I really
it is.
do.
It's
That
very
shows a lot of
cute.
security.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm very, very secure, you'll find.
Yes.
If I have
No,
to,
we'll see.
if I have to tongue kiss a man to prove it, I will, too.
Really?
Yeah, oh, yes.
Really? Okay, volunteer.
Well, I didn't...
Jimmy wants to prove
There
his
are no
man.
real
Jimmy.
men here. I mean, not my type, anyway. How are you? Everything all right?
I'm excellent. I have no complaints.
Well,
Thank
good,
you.
good. I'm glad. Do you find you seem like a very positive person who doesn't have a lot of complaints?
No, I just don't think I have anything to complain about, honestly.
Well, that's
I have
nice.
a damn good life.
Yeah.
I have an extraordinary life, so I actually have nothing to complain about.
Wow, that's
I mean, there's
great.
every once in a while I go, how did that happen? I don't know. But, and I wish I had answers, but I don't, so I've just let it go into the universe.
You grew up here in Southern California.
I did.
And not too many people actually come from here who come here and make it in
This is true.
in movies and show
Right.
business and that sort of thing. And you actually went to high school with one of my very dear friends, Snoop Dogg.
Yes, I did. I did. I love that he's one of your dear friends.
Oh yes, yeah.
I love
Oh yeah.
that.
Well, I was in the, I was in the pound and everything.
Whoop, whoop.
He adopted me from the dog pound. Oh yeah, I have a long.
No, he and I were in the pound together.
Oh, you were. Now,
Yeah.
did you know him when you were there?
I have to say that we were not, we didn't know each other, but I absolutely knew him. I knew who he was. Once, he started becoming Snoop Dogg and, the 213, and I was like, hey, wait a second, I know that guy. I went to high school with him.
Yeah.
That blue flannel looks very familiar.
He was the guy who had the gun in his locker,
exactly.
basically. Yeah.
He was really tall and really skinny, which was, pretty much what he looks like now.
Now he's short and fat.
I know, it's weird that I picked him out of the crowd, but
Yeah,
I did.
it's amazing. You went to that Coachella Music Festival.
did.
And it's a big music festival
Yes.
here in California, out in the middle of the desert.
I love
and
it.
that seems crazy to me that you would go to that, because it seems like you would be devoured by the crowd there.
Yeah, there's like 60,000 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
You do.
I do. I love I just love being in that energy, especially that festival in particular, because it's in the desert and it's such an amazing, the heat and the light, and at sunset, there's always this breeze that kicks up, and there's some fantastic band on the main stage, and it's awesome. And then you just sort of adventure out into the world of the festival, where there's just a bunch of people doing some freaky things.
Oh, really?
And, oh yeah, it's awesome.
And
I just go out there, and I'll go out by myself. I'll just put my little pack on, and I'll just kind of roam through, the crowd, and it's fun.
And people don't bother you and surround you and lift you up?
It's just a matter of attitude. You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of have my little force filled up, and I'm like, I'm going to go out into this, into the world, and there's a little bit of a wake behind me of people like, is that Cameron Diaz? What's Cameron Diaz doing here? What? Is that Cameron? That's not Cameron Diaz. Shut up, that's not Cameron Diaz. And then I go, it is. But I'm just moving, you know what I mean? I don't even stop. I just go get a hot dog.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
You make friends when you're there?
Yes,
you do?
Yeah, you have to make friends. Come on, there's friends. Friends to be made everywhere. One year I actually I made an interesting friend. His name was Porn Star Bob is what we called him. I don't really know how he got that name, except for maybe he was from the Valley, is what I think it was. So we called him Porn Star Bob. And he was giving people massages in the backstage. Yeah.
Oh.
But anyhow, we were, there's always like this little area that on the side of the stage where you kind of just want to try to get to, and you have passes for. Bob didn't have a pass, but he had a bag of, like a black trash bag full of ice and beer.
Really?
And he'd just sling it over his shoulder, and he'd walk with us, and we'd get in with our pass, and then he'd start walking up the steps, and then somebody would be moving equipment across the stage, and he'd throw his bag of beer on top of the equipment and start acting like he was moving the equipment. And he'd be like, yeah, everybody move out of the way, and nobody questioned it.
Well, sure, he had a bag of beer.
He had a bag of beer.
You're not going to question a porn star with a bag of beer.
And very short shorts on, by the way.
Oh, nice.
I don't even know. It was very interesting. But then he'd get exactly the position he wanted on the stage. He'd ditch the equipment, grab his bag of beer, pop one over, hand it to you, and you're like, You're my hero. You're my hero. Not only did you like get on stage without a pass, but you have an entire bag full of cold beer still in the desert. It's amazing.
Well, that's porn star Bob for you.
Bob.
He always pulls something out of his hat.
He does.
You have been, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but you have been given an honor that very few people get in 2 countries, actually, the nation of Kyrgyzstan and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. These are stamps that this is how they mail things over there. You are on their mail. Yep. There you go. Examine that. I swear.
Do you think I can mail myself if I put all of these on me? Like, could I mail myself to what is it? What is it?
Kyrgyzstan. I guess
Kyrgyzstan.
you've never been there? Kyrgyzstan?
No, I haven't. But this is unbelievable.
You're worshipped as a goddess there in Kyrgyzstan.
No, apparently my image is enough to move a stamp from an envelope from one place to the next. That's a great honor.
The great thing about these stamps are you can lick the front, too.
It's
delicious.
But seriously, you know what? Actually, I get. What does it taste like, Jimmy?
It tastes like Cameron Diaz. Totally. That's kind of weird, I would think, huh?
You know, it's really, I guess, you know, it is kind of a big deal when they announce, like, what the stamp is in America, like, the next, like, you know, it's like a big thing. I wonder how, I'm, like, mortified, actually.
Real. You know what? Well, congratulations on this wonderful honor.
Thank you
and I'm sure the people in the Congo are. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Cameron Diaz, her new movie is called Shrek the Third. It opens tomorrow. We'll be right back. Yeah, that's Shrek the Third. Cameron Diaz is here. That movie comes out tomorrow. It hasn't even been released yet. Already, it's made $340 million.
You should. It's amazing, isn't it? And that's not even international.
Do you like doing that? That's the best gig right there because you can just walk in and talk into a microphone.
It's amazing. It's like a gift. It's like the lottery. And I'm like, you know, I'm going on an Asian world tour by myself. I'm like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, take me. I'm yours. But you know, the great thing about this film is that you know, it's just fun to talk about. You know, there's not a lot of films that I've been a part of that just makes people feel the way this film.
Well, those are great
feel.
movies. I mean, it's really, when you watch them, all the work that goes into it is just incredible.
And to represent, I mean, really, we do the voices, but it's just the smallest part of the film. The animators are the actors in this. You know, they create the moments. They're the ones who put the twinkle in Shrek and Fiona's eye and make it about something. You know, we give them the voice, but they really create it all. So, you know, it's great to be able to represent that for them. Go out there and sort of sell what they've done. They've worked so hard on. I mean, it takes years to make these films, and you know, it's a dedication and a dedication to integrity that I don't think you find in a lot of films. And it's always about just making something great and giving a positive message and putting that out into the world. And it's just an honor to be a part of it.
They're probably working on drawing the next one right now. They're in a tiny little room while you're flying around Asia.
I will put money on it. Yes, I guarantee it.
Yeah. Well, I would think so. I mean, everybody loves them. Kids love them. Adults. It's a nice thing to be able to go to a movie that isn't horrible with your children. I mean, it's one of the. You go to a movie and it's like, oh, I got to sit through this garbage with some big stuffed animal jumping around.
Yeah, and you've just gluttoned yourself on like hot tamales and bonbons and popcorn, just trying to make the pain go away.
Yeah, I do that anyway.
Yeah, but
now I know you are an athletic person. I understand.
Yeah, I love.
What are your sports?
You know, I love to surf. I love to snowboard. I love to golf. I love to hike. I love to read a book because that's the mental athletics. You know what I mean? I just like to stretch that brain.
And you can read a book about sports also really can get you worked up.
Yes, you could.
So what we decided to do is I challenge you to, I won't call it a game because it is a sport. It's called Touch the Head, and it's something we do here. And the object is you go out on the street and you touch as many strangers' heads as you can.
It's genius.
You have 30 seconds to do it, and what's the record? Do we know what the record is? The all-time record? We'll find out, but first of all, I'm going to go first. Here we go. Touch the head.
I want to see this.
Touch the head.
Contestant, take your position. On your mark, get set.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hi there, thank you. Hi there, excuse me. Hi there. Are you? Hey, what's happening? How are you? How are you? Well, that was not my best ever performance. What is the all-time record? Do we know?
Tenacious D had 46.
Tenacious D has the all-time record?
46.
46. All right.
46. Is that all?
Yeah.
Well, don't get so cocky here. Let's see how Cameron Diaz did.
I have no idea.
Round 2, touch the head.
Contestant, take your position. On your mark, get set.
You beat a two-man team of Jack Black and Kyle Gass, Tenacious D. You destroyed the record.
I didn't.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It was
that
fun.
was really something else.
But you know what? I have to say, we really need to do fairer rules next time because I'm more famous than you are.
Yeah.
So I brought a bigger crowd.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So we should hide me next time on the rematch.
Or maybe we just get someone better to host the show. Well, thank you for being here. Cameron Diaz,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Circa Third opens tomorrow.